Come on, Broham, mannequin dude with a target on your back and a weird neck. Just get on this elevator.
Alright, we are with the last cargo today. I'll put the dev information in the description. I'm just gonna go ahead and start a new game here. I played about 3 rounds of this. I actually attempted to record some of it earlier, but yeah, I don't know. Didn't come out the way I wanted. It was a little bit more cynical, I guess, than I had intended. I'm not gonna read through the intro. I don't particularly enjoy the intro, but the gameplay is pretty unique for the most part. I like the art style for sure. Let's do this. I'm not gonna get into the politics of the issues the developers having with Steam and whatever else. I don't know the developer personally. It's not my business, and I have no reason to. I would rather be completely unbiased when it comes to showing a first impressions on this game. So there's that. There's a lot of things you can do in the game. Right click pulls out your weapon. You start with a weapon. It has 3 different ammo types. You've got your regular rounds, you've got flares, and you have exploding rounds. You cannot move the wheelchair while you have your weapon out. These guys right here act as kind of like mobile mines. When they see you, they will follow you. They'll get close to you, and I think I just screwed up. Nope, we made it. Alright. And they'll blow up. You can shoot them to gain processors, which are kind of like the currency in this game. Use glass keys to open certain doors. You've got basically a materials level. It says tools and parts, but what you use that for is you build a campfire, and then it lets you do things like repair your wheelchair, sleep to gain back stamina and vitality, and it allows you to craft certain things like purifying water, more glass keys, things like that. Okay, so it's got a bit of a crafting system. The levels, actually I did not check to see which number we came off of, are supposed to be completely random, but on the 4 attempts for me playing this, I've gotten 2 levels 2 consecutive times. So I've been on 57 now. This will be my 3rd time doing 57, and I've done 66 twice. Whoops. So you get bleeding from breaking windows with your cart. I didn't actually mean to do that, and I didn't think I was going fast enough to break it, but whatever. It's still a cool mechanic. If you run out of everything else and you're running from a particular guy we'll see earlier, or I'm sorry, that we'll see later, you might want to break through windows. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't get stuck on the wall. Perfect. Okay. Those guys just keep respawning. I'm guessing there can be 20 on the map at any given time. Now, these thin doors most of the time need a key to open, but some of them don't. So just press E before you get to them to check them out. The explosive rounds that you can use on your gun here are used for like walls like this. They're destructible. I'm not sure if they have another purpose. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. As far as interacting with objects, and I'm sure you saw the game say that it doesn't hold your hand, yada yada yada. What I just picked up there real quick is an upgrade for your pulse. I haven't really seen that it does anything, because being at 105 isn't really any better than being at 100, because you still have to recharge it. The item placement is definitely random on the maps. There was a box there the last time I played it. Alright, we're just gonna rambo through this on our cart. Alright. I'm sorry, our wheelchair, not cart, my bad. The game has a main mission, which is, in order to use the elevator again, you must find the control unit of the cargo management system. I have no idea what that is. That's the only thing you're going to get. And then it has some side missions that seem to vary when you take them. If we find the computer terminal for that, depending on what the side mission is, I will take it. I'm not going to go in here and try to do this safe until we get some combinations for the saves. These kind of rooms, I don't, you know what, let's just go look at it so I can explain this a little better. I don't, that's pulse. You use it with the Q key, and then it takes time to recharge it. It looks like you have to actively move your wheelchair to charge it, so it must be like attached to the wheels and you're creating a charge. I don't know if you can actually get into these rooms or if they're just there to, to tease you to try to get in. I'm not real sure. But the ones that say they have a damaged wall, you can definitely get in with an explosive. Something else, we might see a little red ball flying around. If anybody knows how you're supposed to interact with that, let me know. Or if it's just there to be a pain in the ass. If that's the case, okay, that's fine. Or these little things. I don't know if they're just aesthetic, but it looks like a little cocoon or something that's going to hatch into something, which is kind of odd in this game, specifically because everything else in the game seems to have some kind of mechanical trait to it. Like these guys, an explosive like pops out of their head after they track you down or whatever. So the little organic cocoon thing being in the game seems a little bit out of place to me. Other than that, I have not completed a level. I'm not even sure what you need to do to complete a level. Or, yeah, anything else. Oh, we're already out of keys. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to keep searching around for a while instead of making a campfire this early in the game. Our charge isn't up high enough. The controls, I've seen people complain about them being clunky. They're not clunky when you, I don't know, if you've ever sat in a wheelchair before and used them. I mean, I think somebody who, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings here, so I think anybody who is forced to have to use a wheelchair for most of their life would probably be a little bit more successful at using it. In this case, since I think we're in more or less like someone's consciousness, so this is almost like you went to a psychiatrist's office and you were hypnotized or something. So I'm guessing in your everyday life you're not in a wheelchair. This thing on your guy's head, at first I was like, man, this guy must be some kind of robotic thing too, but it's really just it's a headlamp. But yeah, I don't think the controls are clunky. They're just slow, and I think that's intentional for the game, because it's not like these enemies are all that hard to get away from. I mean, if you screw up, they will blow up on you. And I have noticed some of them don't go through the full animation before they blow up. I don't know if that's a bug or intentional. Or just keep your distance. This room always seems to have two. Unfortunately, you can't crush the little bugs. Let's hope they add that in there. You can just push them around with the footrests on the wheelchair. Come on now. We are going to refer to the protagonist. There we go, that little thing right there. If you know what that guy does, please let me know. I mean, I know he definitely damages you with his electric shock. I'm not sure if he also helps charge your pulse. That's what I'm more concerned with. If that's the case, once you get better at the game, you could probably use that guy to an advantage. Although there's not a whole lot of stuff you need to use your pulse on. Alright, so here's one of the computer terminals. You gotta press E to interact with everything. And once we get back out of here, I'll show you. It doesn't highlight or anything, so you know, you just gotta kind of trial and error, which is really my only complaint with this game so far. There should be a manual or something for you to read up on the mechanics. I know that's probably not in the spirit of the game, but to me, forcing a player to go through trial and error is kind of fluffing up the playtime. You know what I mean? Obviously, somebody's going to come out with a wiki eventually if the game becomes popular enough, and that's fine, but I would prefer that the developers at least give you a little bit of background information into this unknown world. It's not enjoyable to me to have to hunt down, you know, your mechanics. Alright, I'm going to read this, so if you'd like to skip ahead about 30 seconds. The system shows the presence of an element with features compliant with standard parameters of cargoes intended for unconditional removal. The non-compliance is caused by the low sacrifice readiness of the currently investigated cargo. Hold on, let's try this again. The system shows the presence of an element with features compliant with standard parameters. So it's compliant. So what non-compliance? I don't know. This makes for some hard reading. In order to avoid inefficiency, it is recommended to find the object and sacrifice it according to the regulations. This is the only way to establish a good link and remove the cargo from this level. After the task is complete, please select another link type. Yeah. So the game's a little weird in its... the way it interacts with the player, I guess. Which is fine. What I have noticed about that quest is the cargo that it is mentioning, which I have found before. Unfortunately, I've never gotten it to the altar table, which we saw earlier. I just didn't point it out. We're going to go back there. You know what? Actually, what I can do is, let's see how random this game is. I'm going to go exactly to the spot where the sacrifice was the last time, which is our side quest. Find the sacrifice and bring it to the altar, right? This might not end too well for us. Come on, come on, come on. Too bad I couldn't have got him by the window. I'd prefer not to have to crash through it. So we're gonna go look at something else. The sacrifice was up this way the last time I played, but it doesn't spawn in until after you get to that computer terminal, which means you kind of want to find that if you're gonna do the side quest before you search the whole place, because it's kind of annoying to have to go over the same spots again. The maps aren't like incredibly huge. I don't know how to interact with the generators. They claim that they need a special generator key. I haven't seen one in the game yet, so I'm assuming they're going to probably be in a safe or something like that, hard to get to, because they don't seem to be in any of the random boxes. However, I could be wrong on that. I think it was this room up here that had the sacrifice in it the last time. So let's just take a look-see at that and collect this box first. You do get caught on shit pretty easy, so you know, keep a 1 arm's distance away if at all possible. You know, I keep forgetting to use these candles. For me, the game isn't that dark. It might be worse for you in the recording. I don't know. Go ahead and pop a candle. I don't actually need to open this door. The wall's not complete here. This guy was here last time. Oh, look, there he is again. So, it's not totally random. And after a while, it'll be easy to complete these games. So we got the sacrifice picked up. And now we're going to get stuck on the wall, unfortunately. Okay, come on. Let's turn this way. Okay. There we go. It's kind of like trying to have to orientate a hitched trailer. If I recall correctly, this room up here doesn't have anything in it, except for like a medical bed. I'm not worried about it. Let's go ahead and do the side quest before I end up dead. You cannot wheel... Legs here can't wheel faster while he's carrying this guy around. So we'll get him over there. I haven't seen a way... I don't know. When we get to the altar, we'll see whether we actually get choices. The game mentions that there's consequences based on player choice. So far, I haven't seen that you can really make any choice in the game. Does anybody remember where that altar was that we saw earlier? I'm going to be making some loops here. And some cuts, probably. Other than that, I don't really know a whole lot more about the game. Or there might not be a whole lot more to know about the game other than, you know, you have to solve puzzles. And this guy's kind of weird. Last time I played this, there's a foot laying on a pillow in this. This room has one of the perks that the game talks about. I think the altar's up here. Anyway, it has a perk, and you basically have to sacrifice your own health to it in order to get the perk, but you don't actually get the perk unless you complete the level. And like I said before, I have no idea how you're supposed to complete the level. Okay, so we put the sacrifice on. Task complete. Return to the central unit. Return the central unit of the cargo management system. Which I still have no idea, you know, what the hell that is. Or where to find it. These guys are probably going to follow us forever. And ever. And ever. So we're going to try to get out of this. Nope, we're going to get blown up a little bit right here probably. Nope, we made it. Excellent. It's good to know. You do lose stamina over time. I'm not sure exactly on the health, but you can be poisoned or infected. Something like that in the game. I'm not real sure. Why are you highlighting vitality? It's way over there. I'm not touching it anymore. Look at that big old spider. It'd be nice if you could crush that. Nice pleasing would be cool, right? Let's go ahead and collect another processor. Alright, so one shot on that guy. Now there is a bigger guy who comes out who looks like he's from Silent Hill or something, who has a chainsaw attached to his arm. I'm not sure if you can kill him with the shotgun or not. Unfortunately, both times he has caught me. I've kind of been looking at something like this, and then I can't get turned around fast enough to get the gun out on him. I don't know if they're going to fix the lighting, but as you can see, that little round guy just went by here. And if you place a campfire in a room, you will be able to see the reflections on the wall from outside of the room, so it's kind of easier for you to track down the your campfire. Here is the other computer. It's kind of like a buy and sell thing, right? So you collect these processors in order to buy more materials. Okay, I don't know. That guy apparently saw us through the wall or something and was trying to get in here. Anyway, so you can buy a safe code, which we're going to do. I don't really think I need the extra materials right now. We're going to go and buy 2 safe codes and 1 extra materials. And now we're going to go around and search these safes. would like to try to find some of that exploding ammo so we can get into that wall, and I can show you the, I don't know, perk system, sort of. I won't be able to show you the full thing, but I'll be able to show you what the system looks like in game. It's dirty water. You can purify the water at the fire, obviously. I don't think we can search any of these toilets. It'd be kind of funny, though. Although you can open the door from hella far away. It's always cool when your friends get on Steam and probably know you're recording and they decide to just spam the shit out of you in Steam chat. I'm talking to you, troll. Remember that. And anyway, let's find some safes. Okay, yep, nothing in this room as per usual. But yeah, this map is totally, other than a couple of the boxes sitting around, not completely random. This level is exactly set up the same as the first time I'd seen it. Our pulse should be ready, right? Good. From what I've seen, the pulse can stun those creatures, or those guys, whatever the hell they are, but it doesn't always work. I've had them walk right up to me, I've pulsed them, and they've still blown up. So perhaps you have to do it before they get to a certain area. I'm sorry, a certain animation scale. I thought I checked this guy already. I think some of the stuff respawns in the game unintentionally when the creatures respawn back in, but I'm not 100% on that. Just wanted to reload the weapon there. How are we doing on our pulse, huh? Well, now we're just gonna go in circles then. Whee! Let's see if he can drift. Oh, this is crazy. This actually does make the pulse level up quicker. So that's pretty cool there. I'm not gonna make you watch this though. Alright, so our pulse is up. Here is a safe. We bought a combination. Now, it showed that there were 4 combinations. I'm not sure if there are 4 safes. I think I've only seen 3 on this level. 7, 4, 7, 3. Nope. So it's not this one. 8, 6, 7, 9. Not this one either. Let's go try one of the other safes and see if these combinations work. Hopefully they do. I'll show you the healing mechanics now. So you use food to raise up the little white bar here. It doesn't stick around forever, so it's kind of a use it or lose it situation. And then these little herbs here, they heal you quite a bit, as you can see. And then water raises your stamina, and stamina takes care of itself, luckily. See that? Alright. Okay, where was another safe at? Does anybody recall? Is there one up here? Come on, get off the dead body, dude. I don't know what you're... There we go, there's another safe. Probably pop another candle. Okay, let's try this out again. And these keys are not hooked up to your numpad or your number keys from what I can tell. So, you gotta click on them. I would say for quality of service, if the dev is able to do it, get it to... At least for me, I like using the number key to enter numbers. Or the numpad, rather. Alright, neither one of these go to this safe either. Fantastic. So we do know there's 4 safes on the level, we just don't know where they're all at. One other one's on the other side of the map, and I'm not completely positive where the 4th one would be. I don't remember seeing a 4th one on this map. Could be behind a hidden wall somewhere, but I've only seen one wall that's able for us to break it. So the only thing for me left to find out is that stupid little red ball, and I might go try to pulse that bugger, actually. Oops. And then this big guy who comes out. So I'm not sure if one of those 2 things are the key to finishing the level. I don't know if maybe you have to get the control unit from that big guy by killing him. But perhaps we'll find out in this video here. You know, I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to end up having to make keys. Last time... Okay, so this room is exactly the same as the last time I played it. Barring one thing. There was another body right here. So... placement of items is definitely random, but the levels aren't. Now, if there's actually 66 levels or more, I would say the devs put in a lot of time into making levels, although I don't know what kind of thing they use to generate them. This guy here basically looks like railroad spikes to the wall there. They're for one of the side quests that I'm not doing, basically, because you've got to infect them all or something. I don't know. I really don't like the thing with sacrificing the guy either. Like, to me, if consequences were based on choices the player was allowed to make, I would be allowed to, like, refuse those missions or something, right? You would think that, to me, would be a choice. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe there's some other stuff that I just don't know about because the game doesn't explain anything to you. Well, we're going to take damage here. And, well, we're not taking it here because I'm going to shoot you in the face. Come on, man. Come on. Would you leave me alone for a second? I'm trying to talk to people. Hey, at least we got ammo back, right? Or is this a flare? Oh, it's a flare. Oh, we have too many. I'm going to see if these damage the guys at all. And actually, let's just go ahead and waste one. And pick up the other one. And then reload. Alright, let's do that. There was a generator in here the last time I played. There's not one now, so those must be significant to something. They're called light generators when a quest asks you to do something with them. But there's not a whole lot of light in the game, so I'm not positive on what light it's referring to generating. Alright, so we got our flare. Let's see if... Did that catch him on fire or something? What did that do to him? Yeah, I guess it caught him on fire. That's pretty cool. I'm actually going to try that out on the big guy when he shows up, which seems to be, to me, it seems completely random. It's almost like he spawns in at a set time or something like that. I haven't noticed that it's anything I've done. Perhaps it's linked to how many doors you open or something like that, but I've never been playing and opened a door and found him just chilling in a room waiting for me. It's always, oh wow, he just came out of a room that I've already searched or something like that, so I'm not sure how that mechanic works, is what I'm getting at here. Yeah. That's really all there is to say. At this point, you know as much about the game as I do. Alright, you can see there that multiple shots, or one shot can kill multiple targets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, come on. How did you even know I was here, dude? You guys have some pretty good game sense. That's all I gotta say. Need to get these guys into Rainbow Six Siege, I think. Obviously hear you through walls. Alright, so this is a third safe, right? I don't think we've tried this one yet. 7473. I gotta say it. Okay. So I got another upgrade to our pulse. Really hoping to find some new items in those safes. Really? Okay, whatever, dude. I'm probably going to shoot you with a flare. If I'm honest. Maybe. Maybe not. You're gonna keep coming. That was a bad idea on my part. Oh, balls. Okay. Go ahead and just waste all of this. And we still got a campfire we can make, so we can sleep at it if need be. I want to see if this gives out another secondary task. I'm not sure if you get more. You get, like, coins at the end of the level. Oh, yeah. The readiness to sacrifice reached high enough level to allow to establish communication with the elevator. Green button. Select if the cargo is to be delivered without additional disruption. This will allow you to avoid the consequences of actions on subsequent floors and improve the running of the elevator. Red button. Interpreted by the system as the lack of understanding of applicable rules and respect for local regulations. On subsequent floors, the types of objects found will be permanently adjusted to the critical values specified in the transport and disposal safety regulations. You know, this is just my opinion, obviously. I'm not a big fan of this text. And I don't even know what to do here. I would like to get away from this task. But I guess we'll just click yes. Return to the elevator. So it looks like in this case we can't even complete the main task we were given. Or perhaps this was really the main task and it just wasn't going to let us know that. I don't really know, to be honest. But I'm not leaving the floor until we do this other safe. I don't know if those carry with us. It would be a terrible waste. I think... Okay, there's a window on the other side we can break through. Good, I don't have to waste a campfire yet on that. Oh shit, we do have a key, but still, I'm glad I didn't waste it on this. Alright, so you're going to be a pain in the ass, probably. Let's set you on fire. Excellent. Go ahead and blow up, partner. So we didn't get a and he got the window, so I didn't have to waste my pulse. And there was nothing in here. I'm super glad I didn't waste a key on it now. Nobody hides in... No, come on. People always hide things in the back of toilets. It even looks like there's a bag in there. It's probably a big bag of poop. I don't think you can get in rooms like these. I think they're just there to kind of just be like, hey, can I get in here? Because, I mean, it almost looks like there's a room back here. But I'm guessing there's not. Actually, there was a weird graphical glitch I had earlier. Let's see if we can see it again. Last time I played, there was like some weird... almost looked like a street light up here. It was a orange reddish light that was sticking out. I'm sure that was probably something to do with spawning or something like that for the game. It's probably some trigger for the developers, but you know, I probably shouldn't have been able to see it, so I might want to have that looked into. It was on this level too, over in that exact area. Let's go ahead and waste the key on this bugger, and then we might... Well, I'm not gonna pop a fire just yet. Oh, cool, we got tokens. So tokens, not coins, my bad. Oh, you can hear him. That's the asshole. So which way is he gonna come? So like I said, he just spawns in. There he is. Cool, can we set you on fire? We can't set you on fire. I think I'm dead. Whew. That was lucky. Do bullets not hurt you, you piece of shit? Doesn't look like bullets affect him. That does, though. Okay. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this fucking guy, and I just wasted all my ammo on him, so I'm super psyched about that. Did we get the other ammo? Nope, we don't have any explosive rounds. Ew. I wonder if I can use those guys to blow him up. That would be worth trying. Since nothing else seems to work on the bastard. What are we missing? I don't think he can get through doors. I could be wrong about... What am I stuck on? Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Now we know he's up here. But what's he doing? I don't know. We're gonna try to get in this room over here. Probably gonna break through that. Definitely gonna break through it now. Although chances are, well, we'll figure it out here in a minute. Now he was up this way, right? I'm gonna talk to you later, partner. Okay? There's another safe. Excellent. I don't think we're gonna get the chance to use it right now. Oh no, I need a key for that door. Okay, okay, we got this. Let's kite this guy over this way. Hey, big guy, I'm gonna use my Speedy Gonzales powers and get the hell away from you. Since the shotgun doesn't seem to work, it's not a deterrent on you at all. Okay, so I figured out, before I wasn't sure what this 03 meant here. What that's telling you is whatever current ammo type you're using, how many of them are actually in the multi-purpose weapon here. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload if I can. Try to get back to the safe. And hopefully get an explosive round, which I'm going to go ahead and waste on him instead of wasting on that destructible wall we talked about. You know, dude, I am not a fan of you at all. I am going to try to use one of your little buddies here. Oh, will that thing fuck you up? No, maybe not. You know, okay. Well, we're gonna stun you again if you get close enough to be stunned. Yep. See you later, shithead. I think... Yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed that there's traps or anything in the game. So I'm not at all positive on how to deal with that asshole. But be rest assured... Oh, no, not this guy. Just rest assured that he is indeed an asshole. Maybe you just can't kill him at all, and that's just part of the game. Although, I would like to know what the main object was that I was supposed to collect for the game. Are you kidding me right now with this shit? Well, we're dead. Okay, good times. Take it easy, and I hope you enjoyed this. We made it 28 minutes.
Dude, here's your foot. I can't believe I actually remembered where this was. Well, looks like we can't give it back to you. You're going on the table. You hear what I hear? Come on, turn around. Well, we can't run from you, so you know what that means, right? Shot to the face. I don't have the oh no. Oh no. Oh my. Ah!